You're listening to Independent TV 7. Now, if you divide me, I am half Igbo, I am half Yoruba. I wonder why it always ends with Igbos and Yorubas. This is coming from Chike Ogeah. During his interview with Arise TV and Arise News, Chike Ogeah, a former commissioner for information, discussed his mixed Igbo and Yoruba heritage. He questioned the recurring conflicts between the Igbo and Yoruba ethnic groups, citing the recent demolition of properties in Alaba Market. Ogeah stressed that the Yoruba are not responsible for the problems faced by the Igbo and vice versa, and the Igbos are not the problem faced by the Yoruba. However, he acknowledged that historical tensions stemming from the civil war often distribute and contribute to these conflicts. And nonetheless, Ogeah praised Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for successfully resolving the issues with Igbo leaders. During an interview with Arise TV and News, Chike Ogeah, the former commissioner for information in Delta State, expressed his mixed heritage, stating that he is both Igbo and Yoruba. He questioned why conflicts in Nigeria often seems to revolve around the Igbo and the Yoruba ethnic groups, referring specifically to the recent demolition of properties in Alaba Market, Lagos. According to him, I'm happy that there is a cosmopolitan governor in Lagos at a time like this in the name of someone like Jide Sanwo-Olu. Because if you add a hard line, Yoruba in irredentist, if you add a hard line, Yoruba irredentist person as a governor today, then before you know what's happening, these are where the flaws come up. And also it has always surprised me because you see, if you divide me into two, I am half Igbo, and then I wonder why in Nigeria it always ends up with the Igbos and Yorubas. Meanwhile, at the beginning of the matter, the Yorubas are not the problem of the Igbos. Yes, Yorubas are not the problem of the Igbos, and the Igbos are not the problem of the Yorubas. But somehow, even if you go back to the Civil War, it ends up as that. Ogeah emphasized the Yoruba people are not the cause of problems for the Igbo community, and similarly, the Igbo people are not the same as cause for any problem concerning Yoruba and its community and environment. However, the interviewer asked again, by noting that by examination, what is the root conflict? He has noted that when such conflict, they often trace back to the civil war between these two ethnic groups. I don't know if it's between Yoruba and the Igbo or thereabout, maybe in Nigeria. Despite this historical context, Ogeah commended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for successfully reaching a resolution with Igbo leaders regarding the Alaba market issue. Okay, that is where it's coming from. Now, from Sanwo-Olu to Yoruba, from Yoruba to Igbos, and then now the Hausas are, complaining bitterly about the past administration by, not benefiting from, the dividend of democracy, as per their own. Buhari was there. Now, during that time, the Hausas would, I don't know if it's the northern part of the country or the Fulani or the about, maybe it's the presidency or the government itself. They do not want the Igbos on the seat. And this man, Ogeah, he emphasized that the Yoruba people are not the cause of any problem faced by the Igbo community. And I believe it was just a civil war by highlighting that there are conflicts. There are always conflicts that happens every now and then, but either between Igbo or Yoruba or between the Hausas or the Igbos or thereabout, we are all one Nigeria. If we can, tolerate one another, we'll see that Nigeria will move a bit forward. Then God will now come into the situation. We are not all perfect. You understand? Because there are confusions, there is confusion, either domestically or in the house or wherever. I don't know. I believe Nigeria is a good country and is a God's own country. We all have a fault in our dealings, but when it comes to government, we even adopted democracy, and then when it comes to government, government is different from politics. Politics is different from party or thereabout. So they believe a government, politics, party, is same as same. No, no, no. If someone comes up, for councillorship or presidency or as a candidate of a member of a party, it doesn't really matter, because as soon as you get to the government or to the seat of power, there are subordinate, there are appointment, there are commissioner, there are people that need to answer to. President will answer to the vice, or the vice will answer to the senate president or governor. It has different parastatals. The chief of army staff or thereabout, president will still be answered to, the delegate, then vice versa. Now, according to what this might say, same as vice versa, that we should one love ourselves, one love. And during his interview with Arise News, Chike Ogeah, a former commissioner for information, discussed his mixed Igbo and Yoruba heritage. He questioned the recurring conflict and the Yoruba ethnic groups, and it's not very appalling, and citing the recent demolition of properties in Alaba market. But it's expanded, it's even more than that, because things happen, not because it want to happen. There are reasons for why things happen, and they will say there is no smoke without fire. But notwithstanding, if there are conflict has been happening since, or the one that happened in 1967, between 1967 and 1970, between the Igbos, either Igbos, Yoruba, Hausa, whoever was available at that time, I should know more. But things that have gone since, we shouldn't still dwell on it. That's rhetorically, abiding by the old plans or the analog way of governance. Sorry, analog way of governance. Yes, because the same constitution that binds us then is same as still binding us. So if we don't do well as at that time, we can do better